it's ToProForuGames or Adam, and welcome back to another one of my top 5 videos. And today we're going to be going over the top 5 worst pack-a-punch weapons here in Black Ops 3 Zombies. I remember making this top 5 a long time ago when Black Ops 3 first came out. I think I did it specifically for the Giant because only Shadows and the Giant were out at that point. But I made it a while ago. I went back and looked at that list, and my opinion has definitely changed from then. And of course, there were a lot more weapons added into Black Ops 3 throughout DLC, so I kind of wanted to do an updated version of this as well. And it is worth mentioning that we're not talking about, you know, Dead Wire, Blast Furnace, Fireworks, Thunderwall, and Turned. That, of course, does not count towards the weapon because, you know, Dead Wire can make any weapon into a wonder weapon pretty much, right? So we're just talking about how good the weapon is, of course, without that. And if you weren't actually going to just train and use Dead Wire, use it like a regular weapon, you know, how does it perform when you pack-a-punch the gun? So we're going over 5 guns that just really aren't worth going and pack-a-punching here in Black Ops 3 Zombies. So before we get into our top 5 today, guys, if you guys let me know in the comment section below, what is your least favorite pack-a-punch weapon here in Black Ops 3? What's one gun that you would never consider pack-a-punching in this game? Let me know in the comment section below. And of course, guys, if we could break 4,000 likes on this top 5, that would be honestly so amazing. I'm thinking about also doing a top 5 worst PAP weapons in like all of COD Zombies. Of course, let me know if that's something you want to see as well. Besides that, guys, let's go ahead and start off our top 5 with the first weapon that I absolutely hate pack-a-punching in this game. So coming in at number 5 on my list, I have the Peacekeeper Mark II from Revelations. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I completely forgot that this weapon even existed. I was looking through a list of all the guns in BO3 Zombies, and I saw this gun, and then I remembered that it is probably one of the worst PAP weapons here in Black Ops 3 Zombies. I will admit, it's not the absolute worst weapon in the world. That's why I have it in the number 5 spot. And the non-PAP version can be pretty helpful and good for points, but the thing is, we're talking about the pack-a-punch versions of weapons in this video, and when you pack-a-punch the Mark II, you sometimes forget that you actually papped it because it doesn't feel like you did, because it's honestly a really bad gun to pack-a-punch. It just doesn't do anything, unfortunately. Mid-20s, it already feels like it's ineffective, and even with Double Tap 2.0, it honestly is just not a gun you want to go out of your way to pack-a-punch because at the end of the day, it is just not worth it. So coming in at number 4 on my list, I have the Elkare, and the Elkare 9 is, I gotta say, it's really, really good for getting points. Like, that's the first thing that jumps out at me when I think of this gun. The non-PAP version, amazing for points. Heck, even the PAP version isn't all that bad for getting points. But the thing is, it has really low ammo, and it pretty much doesn't really kill zombies. Of course it does, but it's not really that effective. Now, if you aren't using Dead Wire or Turned or something like that on this gun, there's really no point in pack-a-punching it. I have no idea why you would want to go and pack-a-punch the Elkare so you can get to round 30 with it. It's just not going to happen. It's a wall gun that is for points and only points, and you should definitely not even waste your time thinking about pack-a-punching the Elkare. So coming in at number 3 on my list, I have the SVG sniper rifle. And here's the thing, guys. In Black Ops 3, you have the Draken, which is hands down the best sniper in the game. It's a semi-automatic sniper. It's amazing. It's very effective, good on almost every single map, right? Then you have the Locust. And the Locust, even with that gun, not a lot of people use it, but it's still, in my opinion, a pretty good sniper. Then you have the SVG, okay? If someone doesn't want to use the Locust, there's no way in hell they're going to want to use the SVG or pack-a-punch the SVG, because when I get this gun out of the box, I'm like, yay, let's go back to the box now, because I just don't want the SVG. It's not good. The Draken's better. The Locust is much, much better, and the SVG, even though it does kill zombies and it can be somewhat effective, It shoots very slow, even with Double Tap 2.0, and there's just much better options in the box with snipers. Again, the Draken and the Locust, in my opinion, are leaps and bounds better. The Locust shoots really quickly, even though it's bolt action with Double Tap, and the Draken, again, you can just spam that thing like fully auto almost because it's semi-automatic. The SVG is just one of those weapons that, you know, it's okay, but it's just kind of overshadowed by other guns, and especially since it's a sniper, I just feel like no one ever wants to use this gun or pack-a-punch it. So coming in at number 2 on my list, I have the MR6 starting pistol, and this weapon right here, from the beginning, has been probably one of the worst versions of the Mustang and Sally's, if you want to call it Mustang and Sally. I don't know what they did to this, but everything about this gun is just not a good idea. First of all, there's no PhD in Black Ops 3. Of course, you have danger closest, and if you're trying to do some kind of an explosives-only run or challenge, you know, you might want to use this, but if you're actually just playing and wanting to pack-a-punch weapons, why in the world you pack-a-punch the MR6? You can kill yourself incredibly easily, and there's just something about this gun. The way it shoots, where your bullets land, it's just so weird, and it's hands down the worst version of like the Mustang and Sally's, which is like the dual-wield pistols. You know, the Bloodhound is way better, and now that they actually added in the M1911 into the Chronicle maps, and that is the Mustang and Sally's, that is so much better than the Death and Taxes. There's just no point in actually pack-a-punching this gun here in Black Ops 3 Zombies. So coming in at number 1 on my list, the worst pack-a-punch weapon here in Black Ops 3 Zombies definitely goes to the XM53. And this thing is just... why? Please tell me why would you pack-a-punch the XM53 in BO3 Zombies? You're better off doing the MR6s, guys. With the XM53, it's a huge, heavy launcher. It slows you down, first of all, which is the worst thing. Second of all, when you pack-a-punch this, believe it or not, guys, when you pack-a-punch it, you do not get any extra ammo. Nothing. All you get is an extra shot in your clip. So you have the same amount of ammo, but you have just one extra shot in your clip. Why? Why would you pack-a-punch this weapon? Now, yes, it does have a lot of damage. For an explosion, it is between 2,000 and 5,000 damage. But the thing is, the blast radius on this thing isn't good. And in the higher rounds, if you're gonna use it, you know, it will kill zombies, but you have no extra ammo. You run out of ammo so quickly. And again, it's a launcher. You're running around with this huge, heavy launcher, slow as hell. Why would someone actually pack-a-punch the XM53 in BO3? I have no idea. The XM53 only has one other launcher to compete with in this game, and that is the L4 Siege. And the L4 Siege isn't even on every map. Unfortunately, I kind of wish it was, because that's actually a really good launcher compared to the XM53. I just don't know why this gun's even in the box. I think it's kind of a waste of a spot. I'd rather have some other multiplayer weapon in the box besides the XM53. It just really isn't good, unfortunately. You know, Black Ops 3 kind of lacks on launchers. You know, the L4 is great, but the XM, again, it's just not worth pack-a-punching because it just doesn't benefit you in any way. So there we have it, guys. Those are 5 guns here in Black Ops 3 that I definitely would not recommend pack-a-punching. But you know what? Not all of them are, you know, all that bad. I kind of ripped on a couple of these guns. Like the Elkare, you know, can be, a useful weapon. Again, for points, it's amazing. For dead wire on this gun, a great gun to put dead wire on. But of course, we're not talking about, you know, the double pack-a-punches. The SVG, you know, it's pretty good, but the thing is, it shoots really slow, and, you know, compared to the Draken and the Locust, there's just no point in pack-a-punching this when you have those other snipers. You know, the Peacekeeper, you know, good for points, non-pap, but again, pack-a-punch version, not that good. MR6 and XM, I think, are just really bad, honestly. They're just really not good guns to pack-a-punch, and it's honestly just a waste of time. So, guys, please let me know in the comment section below, what is your least favorite gun to pack-a-punch here in Black Ops 3 Zombies? And also, let me know if you guys want me to do this same top 5, except for all of the COD zombies, World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 3. Let me know in the comments below, guys, and if you haven't already, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.